Recording in progress. Hi, Miss
Yay!
Children. How are you?
Hi. I feel like our last couple of videos have been in like sweatpants and like ponytails, so I put a little effort in this week.
Yes, well, I did brush my hair, which, I got out of bed this morning and went, I've tidied myself up, girls.
I was like, I need to put more effort into this. I can't have people keep seeing me like on my way home from the gym. That's not my best look.
I don't know.
Anyway,
I think you managed it.
lock of the month.
Hi,
Lock
everybody.
of the month.
Yes, it is month five.
Five.
Five, five, five.
Five.
Month
We're
five.
almost
We are
halfway.
almost halfway. And like you guys will not believe it, by the end of next month, so by the end of December, once you've done all your stitching, you will have half the quilt finished.
Half the quilt, like the
Half the
whole half the quilt,
whole side
which
will
is
be done.
crazy.
Believe it.
I know. I was laying out what I have done so far last week, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I only have like this, and this left, and half the quilt's done.
Yep.
So
Well, before we talk about what we're doing this month, you've been doing some things, Miss. I just got
I've been
the
doing
mask
some
I've
things.
designed 50
Okay, so
seconds.
month four, I went a little bit rogue. So I took all your extra little flower patterns. The only thing that I added was stems.
Yeah, but that's
So
what you're supposed to do. Like what you've done is
yeah,
exactly what everyone should be able to
yeah.
do, whatever they want to with the bits that they get.
All I added is stems. So, and I'm very pleased. Let's see. Can you see him?
Ooh, we can see it.
So cute. Look at
Oh,
how cute he is.
look at
And
Del.
so I took all the extra flowers. So like this is like the flower that was in it, and then you added like these three.
Sure.
These three
Someone
flowers.
said to me on Facebook, "What are those flowers?" And I'm like, just
I
little
know people
flowers that
ask
I
me
drew.
that in my fabric all the time. And I'm like, I don't know. They're just flowers.
Crazy flowers that I drew.
Yeah. But look at how cute mine is. I'm so happy with it.
So cute. I love it.
I'm like really pleased. And I used, so on the little stem, where are they? There. I used that stuff I bought when I was visiting you from your shop,
Yeah.
the fusible bias tape. And oh my gosh, it's so nice not having to make all that bias tape.
Isn't it lovely? And it's just, you don't have to turn the edges under. You don't have to do anything to it.
And you just fuse it on.
If anyone's wanting to get it, the color that Shula's used there is 1158, I think, but from what I can see.
It's like the lightest dark olive.
1158. That would be
1158.
so. Just so you know, if you're looking for, and the brightest one that will go with Shula's fabrics is 1127, I think, just in case.
Okay.
What colors would I order off the website?
I looked at that one too, but I wanted it to sort of stand out. Like,
that one's really bright, but it doesn't give a contrast. So it's kind of.
I wanted the contrast because that section of my quilt, because obviously my quilt is rainbow. You'll get that when you guys see the rest of it. Sarah's seen it. But so for the blue and green section, I knew some of my flowers were going to be green. So I needed to pick a green that wasn't in my fabric. So it's like the lightest of the dark olives but because I bought, what did I get? Like 2 or 3 of every color you had. I don't know. I brought home a suitcase of bias tape
An enormous suitcase of bias tape.
yeah. And customs was like, what is this? I'm like, it's fusible bias tape. Like what?
Stupid customs, man. Don't you know what that is?
You idiot. Of course it's an entire suitcase full of fusible bias tape. Why are you even asking me this?
I can't imagine why.
I can't imagine either. And it was all in my carry-on too, so it was funny. Anyway, go ahead.
So the background that you've used on that's from Full Moon Forest 2, is that correct?
Yes. So it's from the True Colors that come out with Full Moon Forest 2. And it's, so I'm
currently stalking my FedEx man because he's bringing it all to me today.
Yeah, so I mixed them up. So it's like there's the little rabbits. Let's see. There's the little raindrops. There's the owls are in here somewhere. Where are the owls? I know they are because I saw them. Oh, there's the little owls are behind that one. He's kind of good.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah, so I just took all of my white on whites, including the Fairy Flakes white on white, and just like mixed them all up. Like I'm not even paying attention to like where they go or if they're right side or upside or downside or whatever. and just like mixing them all throughout the quilt and letting them fall where they fall. So it gives a little extra like something to the background, but it's turning out really cool. I'm super into this.
Excellent. I love it. Well, you will have templates for the next month and the month after that later today. But for the rest of you, this month, month 5, we are working on the little toadstool that comes in from the right-hand side of the quilt.
Oh, this one. So,
yep, those ones. Yep, we're working on those ones. And then we're also working on the little flowers down the bottom.
This is my guide to quilting.
So if you've guessed by looking at that, as I've said, you'll have half the quilt done. Then next month is the bear.
Yeah, so once we have, the bear done, so we're doing this and this month, and then next month we do this, and then this entire half of the quilt is done.
That's right.
That's very exciting.
Is that?
It's pretty exciting. I'm really surprised at how fast it's going. Too, as you know, I'm dominantly an English paper piecer, and applique goes so much faster because it's not like 12 inches with a million seams in it. You cover so much ground so much faster.
Exactly.
That I'm really pleased at sort of like it's still slow sewing because it's by hand.
You know, it's hand sewing and it's slow sewing.
Yeah. But like, I'm really like, I'm getting the templates and I'm finding myself done with the block a lot sooner than I anticipated. So it's been a really interesting sort of switch for me, like to go from English paper piecing to applique because it's a very different sewing style, but still relaxing. I love the handwork and yeah, it's been interesting. I can cover so much more ground so much quicker, which I like.
Yes, indeed. And Chula's also been, like super organized as she is and gone ahead and made all her backgrounds. So she's just literally like.
Oh, yes, I did. I made all my backgrounds like day one.
Yeah. As you do. Yes, so there is a little last month we had, because I had to do the video without you last month because you were away.
I know, sorry guys.
Like, super spectacular. That's okay, because I'd only just come home from Europe. It was all just a disaster. We're sorry. We apologize. We apologize. We just have to be extra charming.
That's why I did hair today, because I was trying to make up for not being there last month.
So yeah, last month we had a little extra project that was like a little zippy pouch with some flowers on it.
So cute.
So that Dulcie could put her drawing implements into that and carry them to the park in her personal bag, which is what you would do. Obviously. And this month we're going to have some little cushions. So
cute.
Coming along, because I feel like if you had your big woods on the bed, you'd want like a little row of cone flowers to sit up near the pillow.
Obviously. Yeah, definitely. Like a little decorative bolster pillow type thing. Oh, cute.
Cone flowers, yeah. It's very cute.
Well, I still want to take all the mushrooms from this pattern and make a mushroom place for everything bag. I think that's like my next project, with just mushrooms all over it. I don't know why I'm so into these mushrooms. Like I've been begging, like when do we get to the mushrooms? Finally.
So this month we have some mushrooms, but we don't get to your favorite little windy straw ones until the end. But you're going to have them before everybody else in a minute.
Oh my gosh. Thank goodness, because I am not a patient person.
I know this about you. I know this about you.
Yes.
So that's what we're up to this month. The little mushies are not difficult to make. There's some little tips, like there always are in there. There is
the circles. Is this our first circle, like proper circle?
No, because we did the owl's eyes.
Oh, that's right. The owl eyes. Never mind.
Yeah.
But these are a little easier because they're a little bigger.
Yeah, and they also aren't completely circular. So they kind of go onto the sides.
Oh, yeah.
So they're not completely circular. So there you go. You guys will find this month a little bit of respite, hopefully, because they're only small pieces.
Yes.
There are some
catch up on some leaves, maybe.
The leaves, like, even though I'm kind of telling you to sew the leaves in certain parts each time, The leaves can be done whenever. So, you know, don't
Yeah,
like you're
I've been
behind
like,
on the leaves or anything like that. It's the
yeah,
kind of
I've
thing
been
you
kind
just
of, the leaves for me are so easy because it's repetitive and I like repetitive stuff. Like I don't have to pay as much attention to it. And I've done all my leaves in green. So it's like I just get out my green thread and I just do it. And so like that's kind of what I've been doing in the interim when I'm waiting for the next pattern or when, you know, like cuz of course I always dive into the animal or the flower or the mushroom like first, but I get through those pretty quickly to be honest. Like they're pretty big pieces and I'm not finding like the faces I'm spending more time on because even though I've done some applique before, I haven't done a lot of that little applique. So that's taking me a little bit more time because I don't quite have the muscle memory for it.
it's tricky.
Yeah. But I mean, look at this face. I am very proud of this face.
Absolutely. Well
It is
done.
very cute. And those little ear things. Like his eye's a little cockeyed, but I'm kind of into it.
Yeah. And look, if you're having trouble with those little pieces, people out there, and I know people are because they're little, like they're not,
Yeah.
that part is not easy applique. You can embroider them on, you can machine applique on, you can put felt on. Like there's a million.
You'll notice, and I'm sure you have noticed already, that the bag I made you with the little fox and the little rabbit, those are not appliqued eyes and noses. They are embroidered because I tried to applique them. I'm like, I can't do it. Those are even smaller though. Those are
They're
so
tiny.
little.
They're teeny tiny.
They're like,
yeah.
Where's the camera?
The simple folk quilt is like a million times harder.
Yeah. They're so little. I do definitely, it's easier for me to do the bigger pieces, like until I build up that experience, like that sort of natural motion, which I'm feeling really confident in what I'm doing. Like I really like the stitching. I feel really good about it, but like I haven't been doing this for 20 years, you know? So I don't have the same sort of like, self-assuredness that I have with English paper piecing, which I have been doing for 20 years. So it is sort of, there's an adjustment to my stitch and stuff, but I'm really pleased with how it's turning out. I think the shapes are really easy to work with. And the leaves are my favorite just because it's just like such gentle convex curves, 2 points and done. I can whip through quite a lot of those pretty quick.
Yeah. Yeah, I love doing leaves, as anyone who's ever done one of my block of the months has noticed.
I like leaves.
I love leaves. The more leaves.
I do too. They make everything look so cute.
I agree. More leaves. All the leaves.
More leaves. And bears next month. Bear. Oh,
so cute.
I've been dying to do the bear.
Yeah, he's coming. He's coming.
Because I want to use the salmon print from Full Moon Forest 2 as his jumper.
Yeah.
That's why I've been so excited to do the bear. Because I want him to have a salmon sweater on.
Oh.
How cute is that going to be?
I'm planning to do a bear for next month for the extra, but I might have to because my Full Moon Forest 2 is arriving today.
So, yay.
Oh, now I want to do a bear with salmon.
But the salmon sweater bear, how cute will that be?
Yeah. Oh, that's really cute. I might have
to. That's why I've been dying to do it. Because I already knew what his outfit was going to be.
That's very cool. Well, we will all look forward to seeing that next month.
Yes, it'll be really good.
It will. All right, guys. Have an excellent month. Enjoy your mushroom.
Happy month 5.
Yeah, happy month 5. Woohoo! And we'll see you for the next month.
I almost put a little plume of stink coming out of the skunk's butt. I just want everybody to know that I held back from doing that.
I did too. I actually have I have the little iron-on patch that you had when you released that fabric.
Yes.
I did the iron-on with the poot, and I so nearly put the little poot.
That was such a good idea.
I might just iron it onto my quilt. Because it's been sitting. What special thing can I do with my skunk?
I might put that poot on there.
Yeah. Poot.
Oh. We were almost off this call and I had to bring that up. Now we're right back in it again. That's a good idea though.
It is. If you have one out there somewhere in your drawer, that is what you can do. All right, people. We got to go.
Bye.
See you next month.
Good morning to you. Good evening to me. See you next month.
Bye-bye.